does this sound familiar? You buy a 20-hour-long course on Udemy because you are so excited to finally start learning test automation. You watch the whole course, you nod your head with approval and understanding. You finish the course, or you don't, because we all know how things go with the courses online. But for the sake of the argument, let's imagine the best case scenario that you have actually finished the course. So yeah, you finish the course and you are so eager to finally start doing something on your own. So you fire up the IDE, you look at the blank page, and your mind also goes blank. You have no idea what to do. You just don't know where to start. You stare blankly at the cursor on the screen and you have no idea. So you go to YouTube to watch just one more video, just one quick refresher or a quick masterclass or a crash course on the given subject. So you rush back to YouTube to learn just one more thing. And after this thing, for sure, you will be a great engineer and you will be ready to start your journey. So the sad reality of this is not the way. And this is a very common phenomenon called the tutorial hell. And it is also the #1 reason why manual testers fail to even start their journey into test automation. I'm Casper. Welcome to Testeroni, where I help QA engineers become test automation engineers one slice at a time. So why does this happen? It happens because watching someone else code is basically passive learning. It's akin to watching someone go to the gym. It gives you a dopamine hit. It makes you feel productive. But if you watch 20 hours of Arnold Schwarzenegger doing bicep curls, it wouldn't make your bicep any larger. And the same goes for this scenario. When you watch a tutorial, you are skipping the most important part, the struggle. Because the instructor rarely makes mistakes or makes them on purpose to show you something, and even that is rare. They show you the happy path. There is no struggle in that. And the struggle is the engineering. This is the actual job. Being stuck and having to Google something, that is the job, not automating a happy path where everything goes smoothly and everyone lives happily ever after. Because engineering is hitting a wall and thinking, pondering how to climb it. If you skip the struggle, you actually skip the learning. So should you stop learning altogether? Of course not. But you should change how you learn. From now on, I want you to incorporate something I call the 5-minute rule. So you watch a video on a given concept for 5 minutes or until that given concept is actually explained to you. Then you pause the video, you minimize the browser, and you implement it on your own. But here's the kicker. You don't implement it word for word. You are not reciting a poem. So you are not trying to actually memorize what the teacher showed you and then trying to kind of Control-V that from your mind onto the computer. Actually, you are doing something different. You are changing it. You are changing some substantial part of it. So if the instructor showed you how to automate a login page, go ahead and try to automate a registration page. If they were using IDs or if they were using XPath, you go and try and use CSS selectors for that same scenario. So basically, whatever they tried to do in their code, you use the knowledge that you got from that lesson, but you try to incorporate some personal twist on it. Make it slightly different. Do it your way. This trains your brain to actually think instead of recollect and recite and repeat. And this is the important part. And of course, it will be harder. It will be frustrating. You will be annoyed. But this annoyance is the sound of your brain actually learning something, actually ingraining it into you. And then I want you to break the cycle even further. So once you understand the basics, I want you to stop watching videos for 1 week altogether and then try to venture out on your own. Pick a website, any website, and try to automate one user flow on your own. A website that wasn't part of the course, that wasn't part of the video, something you use daily. Just pick a website and try to automate it without the help from tutorials. And of course, you will get stuck. You will see errors everywhere. But that's the point. You will need to Google the answers. You will need to ask ChatGPT. You will need to do the struggle on your own because there won't be any course as your support. So don't try to return to any courses if you stumble upon the obstacles. If you stumble upon the obstacles, it's good. That's how it should be because that is the actual job. That very process, reading the docs, understanding the logs, Googling the actual answers, asking on Stack Overflow or asking an LLM, that is the actual job. The job is not typing the code that you have memorized. The job is tackling problems which you have not seen before in order to find a pattern that is helpful in such situations. That is the actual job. The sooner you start to struggle, the sooner you will become competent. So, of course, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video, but now please do me a favor and don't watch the next one. Don't just go blindly into this rabbit hole of videos. After you watch this one, I want you to pause YouTube. If there are any other videos that you fancy, that you find interesting, subscribe to the channel, set them as watch later on your watch later playlist. But for now, after you watch this video, please pause YouTube, minimize the window, and fire up your IDE to code one ugly test today. Even if it takes you an hour, even if it breaks, even if it's not pretty, that 1 hour of struggle on this one ugly test is going to be exponentially more valuable to you than hearing me babble for another 10 hours. So however tempting it is to watch just one more roadmap right now, I really hotly recommend you not to do that. And just go and try to do something yourself. You can do this, but you have to do the work, not watch videos. And while you do the work, I just want you to remember one very specific thing, and that is that you should never forget to keep on rocking.